What's going on out there, good people? It is your boy Look Around with LMD Trading, and we are back. We are back with an ugly green day review. Today was just ugly from start to almost the finish of the day. First two trades out the box, full stop outs with no pattern. I don't know what I was looking at on the charts when I took those two trades, but somewhat regrouped. Middle trades, those actually were working. One was up about 1.8 R maybe, if we did some math on it. Stop had been brought up to break even, went to move the stop up to capture 1 R, and it flushed all the way back down to break even, stopped us out. Another one came back down, stopped us out break even, and took slippage. So it was a little small red trade. And then we kind of scalped Pfizer, PFE, scalped that one and made some money. And then we had one trade that actually worked, went to full target. So let's go ahead. Let's get thumbnail watch list pulled up and take a look, see what we were looking at. This here is our thumbnail watch list today. Wasn't really impressive. Had ASPN, it did nothing. Nrsn, first trade of the day, a whopping failure. We stopped out full on that one. Bntx, this is our saving grace. We found us some stock, some trades back up in here, end of the day or end of the morning session. Took a trade, it worked. NRGD, had this on the watch list because it was gapping, but look at how ugly that thing was. Just chopping all around, gapping up. Those you don't want to trade. I need to put that on the do not trade list. Revb, this was another one that we took early in the morning. Nothing, stopped us out full. VXX, this one here was working. Moved, stopped to break even, came back, tagged us. EXC, got a decent trade out of this one. It just kind of was chugging along, very small, like a half R we made off of that one. Traded Pfizer a few times, just kind of scalping. Nothing really major going on with it. And then we see the markets just ugly today. Pulled down, made this move back up, and just chugged around previous low of day. So finished the month out green, but it was an ugly green day. So let's go ahead, let's bring up TRADERVUE, and you will see we was just scrapping and fighting today. June 30th, Thursday, we took 9 trades today. We moved some shares today as well for a closed P&L of $71. $71. First two trades out the gate, red. Next trade, flat, break even. This one here, we were up like 80 bucks on it before it flushed. VXX, this was like a break even trade that we caught slippage on. EXC, like I say, small green one. And then we see the Pfizers, they were just trying to make some money to get out of this hole right here. And then we found Bntx. So let's take a peek at these real quick. See what they were doing. And TRADERVUE has went in and changed their layout, and I don't like it. I do not like it. They have put, remember that information that usually sits right here that I like? They have it below the charts now. But this was the 2-minute chart. Let's take a peek at the 1 minute chart. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say, because the 2 minute wasn't showing nothing, but 1 minute looks a little bit better. But this here is a bear flag. Getting higher lows, had the even highs, and it just flushed down. So we got caught in that one. All right, I had somebody pop up on me. But where were we at? Yeah, got caught in this doggone trap going down. We had our stop down here at low of the day, and this thing just crashed down on us. That was our first trade. Let's look at it. Like I said, they put this information way down here at the bottom now, which is change default chart size. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. See, that's when you just start clicking stuff for no reason. But yeah, so maximum gain, nothing. Took the full stop. We had a 40-cent stop on that. So just ugly out the gate. Ugly, ugly. Let's go ahead and look at the second trade. Let's see what it was showing. 2 minute, ugly, with a top and tail right next to it. So we get in there, it's gonna hit resistance right there. Ugly. See what the 1 minute looked like. 1 minute, top and tails coming down. Yep, ugly trade. Again, if it pops, it's only going to right there. That's exactly what it did. Rolled over, had to stop at the bottom, stopped us out full. That was our second trade. Let us see. But look at that. That one was up almost a full R. Almost up a full R. We almost were ready to bring the stop to break even. We had a 10-cent stop. We were up 9 cents. That hurts. So even getting in where we got in, it had popped a little bit. Trying to be patient. Leave that stop alone until we at least get 1 R in the trade. And that one hurt right there. Let's look at the third one. Let's see. It's Nrsn. We were back in that one again. Let's take a peek at it. Let's see. This came, flushed down. We got in it as it was making this move back up, kind of curled up. It got above this point right here. So we knew we had room to at least here. Got in the trade. It made that move up there. Let's look at it on the 5. Same thing. We're just trying to get in as it breaks this point, knowing it should pop up to here and it might catch a little resistance. But look at what that thing did. Nice move up. We went to move our stop from break even to capture, and it had already ran down past 1 R, so it wouldn't let me set the stop there. It defaulted it back down to break even, went to move it again, and you know the sound it makes in Thinkorswim when it gets you out of the trade. That was it. Maximum unrealized, 80 bucks. 80 bucks. Just horrible, 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 horrible. Maximum unrealized. Look at that. It never worked against us. It stopped us out at break even. Yeah, it's not good right there. That there should have been the sign, like, yep, this is our morning. But we were still down 2R. And let's take a peek at VXX. I thought VXX was a good trade when I got in it. Let's see what we were looking at. So we see VXX kind of open, pull back to the VWAP, took off, pulled back. We got in as it was breaking this area right here to go higher. Kind of just moved up and that was it. Like I say, reviewing on here, we don't really get to see where I had my price action area lines marked off at. This was the 5 minute. I do remember taking this based off of this move up, this pullback, this move up. I'm figuring maybe we can get one more run out of it. It made that little move, came back, stopped us out. Stop on this one would have been down below that candle there. And there, that gives us a better picture on the hourly where we can see, yep, we're coming right into resistance over here. Resistance right there. It's clean area resistance. So let me take a peek. I'm going to take a peek at this one on. Take a peek at this one on Thinkorswim. I wonder if we did not have this marked on the chart today. Let's see. What time did we get in that one? I'm not used to this stuff being down at the bottom. This sucks. 10:02 is when we got in this one. So, yeah, we had a line marked up there. We had a line marked up there, so we knew that that area was there. And we see it came right up to it. But like I say, we had moved our stop to break even. It came back, slapped us, and we caught a little bit of slippage on that one. Let's go back over to TRADERVUE. And we see that we were up basically half an R. So this trade didn't have enough room for us really to be taking it. I don't like to take a trade unless I know it has at least 1 R worth of room. If it can go an R, then I can at least get my stop to break even. This one had only went a half R before we were moving the stop up to break even. Yeah, yep. Max on the loss side. That's what we lost at $6.70. And that was VXX. Like I said, after that, I was just like, man, this is rough. But stuck with it. Going through my watch list, going through my scans, and came across EXC. And saw that this one missed a good move here. But it pulled back, came up, pulled back again. And man, I hadn't looked back at this chart. Look at this thing. Had we not moved our stop up, wouldn't have stopped us out. And it would have ran and most likely hit our target. As you see on the 5 minute, this is where we entered at. The stop was right here. Stop was under this candle right here. And we had kind of missed the initial entry, which would have been down here. But we got in right here. And yeah, this one would have hit target. Let's see. What was the maximum on this one? Max, we were up just about a full R on this one. Maximum that we were down on it was 27, so we was down about a half a R. Not bad, but once it got past that, it never looked back. We got out of this at 44.99. What did this go up to? A little over 45, almost probably 40, about 45 and a half. Easily would have hit target there. Easily. Instead, made a little bit of money off of it. That one, it's like, man, was that little bit of money worth moving the stop? It's something that I fight myself with every morning. But ended up going back through the list, seeing what was out there. Came across Pfizer. Pfizer had opened this morning, just sold off. Came down, set this nice bottom and tail. Not really on much volume though. Would have liked to seen this tail on volume like over here. Or like a nice, even if it was red, but a volume like that. But not bad. Then we got this one here. Pull back, so now it's set a higher low. Came up, set the higher high. Came back, set the higher low. Ripped. Nice move. Look at it on the 5. Same thing, setting that nice bottom and tail. Came up, set this higher low, and then it ripped. And like I said, all I was trying to do was just scalp trades in there. Get in, move the stop to break even, and then make what I can make off of it. That's what I was trying to do on these trades. Let's take a peek, see what the max. The max on this one, it only went $5. That's what we got out of it, 1 cent. But kind of got scared out of it because look at what it did. Look at that. Moved the stop to break even, and this thing just took off. Literally took off. Go to the next one. This one here, and we were doing just lots of 500. Got in right here off of this little, like it kind of just a little consolidated a little bit. Got in. It made this move. It set this top and tail. We kind of got scared out of it again, and then it went. But let's see what the max was on that one. We were up $65 on that one. Had a maximum going against us of 37. Let's take a peek. What did we make on that one? 20 bucks. We should have at least got out on the 50. We should have at least, when this thing went 1R, we should have been out of it. Should have been out of it, scalping. Get out of it. Look for another entry and just try to work yourself up out of there that way. But small green trade. And then we found Bntx. Let's look at Bntx. Look at what it did. Again, like everything else this morning, it just kind of sold off. Came down, and then we got this move here. Actually, you can almost look at that one there. Came over, and then it set a higher high, came back setting a higher low, and then it just ripped. Take a peek at this on the 5. Not really showing nothing. Let's see what if the 15 really shows anything. Nope, 15 doesn't either. With this trade though, that was my target area. We see that this thing just kept ripping. But when I got in this one, I can see a decent trade off of the 2 where it's kind of flagging over. What time did we get in this one? It's still fairly early, 10:50. So yeah, I would have felt comfortable taking this off the 2 minute. Kind of just consolidated over. We got in right there, put the stop down there. Knowing that this was going to be our first target area, but it had enough room to go 2-to-1 before it hit that. So got our money, got out of it. This thing came back. It gave some other areas to get in, but we were back green at that point, and I'm like, man, let's just pack this thing up. We were up like 50 bucks. We was up like almost 1R, but went back to Pfizer one more time. And with Pfizer, was looking at target to be about right here. We were looking for this thing to come back up to here, because usually the way that they go down, the way it kind of goes back up. But the other saying is, you take the elevator down. That's the elevator. That thing is just straight down. And then you take the stairs back up. So this thing took the elevator down, took the stairs back up, and we were looking for it to come up to this area. Didn't quite do it, came back, and then you see later on in the day, finally pulled its way back up out of there and actually finished the day off decent. But quick 25 bucks there. Watch this thing say that it was 50 bucks. I'm gonna be pissed. Let's see what the max was on it. Look at that, right on the number. So I should have been doing these little small, quick scalps. I should have just been, if I'm getting 1 R out of it, that's good. Because that's 2 trades on Pfizer that we were up at least 1 R. That was 100 bucks. Then you take the, you take that trade right here, Nrsn. You take that one. It could have been, that's 150 bucks. That's 150 bucks just in those. We're not going to talk about these 2 bad trades. That's just what it is. That comes with the territory. But this market is just so finicky. It's like, do you take the chance, leave your stop alone and it goes to target? Or do you capture some profit knowing that the market doesn't really have follow through right now? That's the dilemma. That is the dilemma that I'm in right now. But we're gonna wrap that one up. I think I'm gonna just run these straight out of here today. Like I said, the only thing that doesn't show on these charts is the levels that I mark on the chart. So still trying to tweak this. I think this weekend, and it's gonna be a long weekend, so I'll probably play with this a little bit. Maybe set up a screen to where I'll have both TRADERVUE and Thinkorswim on the same screen, and maybe try to see how that works out. But we'll be back at it again tomorrow. New month. I am thinking about raising my risk up this month. Thinking about it. I'll see what it looks like in the morning. If it doesn't really look promising, I'll probably leave it at 50. But if the charts are looking promising, I want to raise my risk up. We're going into the 3rd quarter. Yeah, April, May, June. Yep, headed into the 3rd quarter. So we'll see what it looks like in the morning. But hope y'all enjoyed the review, the recap. Ugly green day to finish the month out, but solid green month for June. The bulk of that was small account money, but we look to get this thing back rolling in July in the main account. So if you haven't already hit that like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. If you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, click all. That way you'll be notified anytime I make and post these videos. We'll also be trying to get some other content out there, posted with me and my homeboy out riding. Trying to get back into cycling. We put them 23 miles in the other day effortlessly. We both were actually surprised that we were out there an hour and 40 minutes because didn't feel like it. Except for maybe the last 4 miles coming back home. Going out and coming back, that initial didn't even really feel it. And I haven't been on the bike in a good little while. But I'm gonna wrap this one up and we will be back at it again tomorrow. Peace.